Missiles are flying. Cities are in lockdown. The Middle East is on the brink again. But this isn't a sudden conflict. This war has been boiling beneath the surface for over 40 years. To understand what's happening now, we need to go back, way back. How it all began. In 1948, Israel was born, and Iran, under the Shah, surprisingly became one of the first Muslim-majority nations to recognize it. The two countries had embassies, business ties, and even military cooperation. But everything changed in 1979. The Iranian Revolution overthrew the Shah and replaced him with Ayatollah Khomeini, a hardline Islamic cleric. Overnight, Israel became public enemy number one. Iran's new regime saw Israel as an illegitimate occupier and vowed to wipe it off the map. What had been a neutral relationship turned into open hostility. Iran began funding and training anti-Israel militant groups, most notably Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza. These weren't just charities, they were armed, ideological, and deadly. At the same time, Iran ramped up its nuclear program, saying it was for peaceful energy. Israel didn't buy it. In the early 2000s, Israel launched a secret assassination campaign, killing several Iranian nuclear scientists. Then in 2010, a virus called Stuxnet tore through Iran's uranium centrifuges. Experts later confirmed it was built by Israel and the US. This wasn't just a war of words anymore. It was cyber-sabotage, espionage, and quiet killings in the night. Through the 2010s and early 2020s, tensions kept rising. Iran continued to support militias in Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon. Israel launched hundreds of airstrikes on Iranian weapons convoys. Every few months, another round of rocket fire, another shadow war skirmish, but in 2025 it exploded. In April, Israel bombed the Iranian consulate in Damascus, killing a top Revolutionary Guard commander. Tehran called it an act of war. By May, Iran launched a massive drone and missile swarm, over 200 targets across Israel. Civilian shelters filled, air defense systems lit up the night. Israel responded with Operation Rising Lion, striking deep into Iran's infrastructure, including suspected nuclear sites. What had been decades of proxy warfare became direct war. The consequences went global. Oil prices surged past $150. Gulf states panicked. The US tried to mediate, but Russia and China began positioning themselves not for peace, but for influence. Cyber attacks hit power grids across the Middle East. Tel Aviv suffered the worst blackout in years. Tehran's airport was shut down for days. Hezbollah entered the war from the north. Hamas fired from the south. Israel declared a multi-front emergency. Millions were displaced. Meanwhile, the world watched, wondering if this would be the matchstick that lit World War III. This war didn't start in 2025. It didn't even start in 1979. It started the moment peace became impossible and history became a cycle of revenge. Israel and Iran may be fighting today, but they're carrying the weight of decades of ideology, betrayal, fear, and power. To understand where this is heading, we must never forget where it all began. Like and subscribe for more deep dives into today's biggest questions, and let us know what topic we should break down next.